Track 1 row not selected. A hero.
Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 15 of this playthrough of a Heros Call. In the last episode, we made our way through Silvershade Mine, and we have entered the Goblin Tunnels. In this episode, we are going to explore the Goblin Tunnels and find our way into the Goblin King's Palace, where we need to go to in order to progress the story. So without further ado, let's get cracking.
West.
Wall 2.
North.
Trapdoor 4.
West.
Wall 2.
South. East.
Wall 7.
North.
Trapdoor 4.
East. South.
Subterranean Road 16. Skeletal Remains 6. Entering Subterranean Road. What will you take? Studded leather cuirass 1 of 4. No effects. Taken. Novice Ring of Warding. Taken. Diluted pot.
West.
Skeletal Remains 1. What will you take? Necromancer's Mace 1 of 3. Knocks the target to the ground. 3% chance. Curses the target with extended bad fortune. Taken. Friar's Robe 1 of 2. Taken. 3 gold. Wall 2.
South.
Wall 6.
East.
Skeletal Remains 14.
South.
Wall 1.
East.
Skeletal.
South.
Wall 1.
East. South.
Skeletal. What will you take? Lead Mallet 1 of. Taken. Wall 1.
East.
Skeletal. What will you take? Fencing Foil 1 of 4. No effects.
1.
Weapon rating 26. Taken. Honed Iron Dagger. Taken. Weak Potion. Taken. 3 gold.
South.
Skeletal Remains 13.
East.
Sunken Pit Encampment 2-8. Goblin Chieftains Tent Flap 8.
South.
Skeletal Remains 8.
East.
Entering Sunken Pit Encampment.
Okay, so there are 4 Goblin encampments in this area, and what we need to do is we need to go into each encampment, enter the tent of the Goblin Chieftains. There'll be a fight, and then we will get a key, which will then allow us to unlock the gate, the 4 gates on the Great Bridge, to then enter the palace.
South.
Goblin Tent Flap 3. You have encountered 3 enemies.
More wolves.
Flurry. Choose a Holy Light. Choose a Finesse. 592 damage.
Okay, 1 wolf is
Battle Log.
down.
Cloak. Choose Flurry. Tainted Whip. Choose a skill for Simeon. Attack. Finesse. 495 damage.
We only need
Battle
2
log.
more wolf pelts.
Flurry. 300 damage.
And those wolves did not
Battle
get a
log.
chance.
Battle log. You won.
And we've got enough!
Items received. 2 wolf pelt. Aran gained 6. Reap. Close.
Excellent, I'm really happy now.
Which Aran. Game saved. Entering Goblin.
Hi.
Okay, nothing in this tent.
Entering
East.
Goblin.
North.
Goblin.
East.
Goblin Chieftains Tent Flap 3.
North.
Goblin Tent Flap 4. Entering Goblin Tent.
Hi.
And nothing in this
Entering.
tent either.
East.
Goblin Chieftain's tent flap 3.
Okay, save your
Which
game
button?
here,
Game
because
save.
as I say, we have a fight coming up.
Entering Goblin Chieftain's tent.
You dare disturb me, you will pay with your lives.
You have encountered 3 enemies. Flurry. Goblin Archer. Choose a Knight of Holy Knight. Use Goblin Chieftain at full health. Choose Finesse. Use 162 damage. Back. Choose a skill for Flurry. Use Goblin Foot Soldier. Goblin Chieftain at Goblin Archer. Seriously wounded. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Use Goblin Chieftain. 1,160
Holy
damage.
crap!
Battle
Over
log.
1,000 damage!
Use
That
this
is
flurry on
pretty
close
good.
Battle log. Choose a second wind. Flurry. Goblin Chieftain at Goblin.
Oh, he parried the chieftain.
Back. Second wind. Flurry. 35 damage.
Simeon is just rubbish, he's missing.
Finesse. 44 damage. 138 damage. 71 damage.
Okay, good, he's been
Battle
poisoned.
Holy Warrior. Light of Use Light of Purity. Choose a second wind. Flurry. You. 55 damage.
Okay, that's hardly any.
Second wind. Flurry. Finesse. Choose a skill for Finesse.
Okay, he's dead. The joys of poison.
Second wind. Flurry. 17 damage. 520 damage.
And the foot soldier is also dead.
Battle log. Items. Goblin Chieftain Key. Poison. Received 17 gold. Aron gained 900. Close battle log. Sister Alexia has reached level 19. Sister Alexia learned Dispel Darkness.
Okay, I'm doing every battle now that I come across. Now I've got enough wolf pelts. I don't care anymore.
South.
Goblin Chieftain's tent flap 3.
East.
Goblin Chief.
Hi.
South.
Lead.
Okay, where are we? We're in a new area now.
West.
Wall 2.
South.
Wall 6.
East.
Wall 3.
South.
Wall 5.
West.
Goblin Proving Grounds 3-7. Skeletal Remains 7.
Okay.
D-
And we have just discovered a brand new
Which
area.
fire Aron. Game saved. Entering Goblin Proving Grounds. You have encountered 4 enemies. Second wind. Flurry. Choose a Holy Warrior. Knight of Sister Simi. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. 190 damage. 178 damage. Back. Choose Flurry. Use Bowman Archer. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Use Goblin Mystic. Seriously. Bowman Archer. Bowman Archer. Critically wounded. 303 damage. 139 damage. Battle. Second wind. Flurry. Bowman warrior at full health. Goblin. Second wind. Flurry. Finesse. Bowman warrior at full health. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. "17 health recovered. 158 damage. Back. Choose a skill for Sister. Dispel darkness. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. You. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. 324 damage. Bat. Choose a skill. Flurry. Back. Berserk. Flurry. Finesse.
Okay, he died anyway.
Battle log.
Because he got poisoned.
Battle log. You won. Aaron has reached level 20. Level up. Simeon, level 17 thief. Sister Alexia, Aaron, level up Aaron, upgrade skills. Aaron has 1 expertise. Ranged attack, brute force, rank 4 1 expertise. This is the max. Blessed peace, rank 3, berserk, second week, blessed peace, brute force, perch, upgrade skills. Aaron has 0 expertise. Ranged, level up Aaron, set at 1 points available. Willpower 12, press intelligence 6, strength, constitution 22, press 23, you have 0, 20, strength 23, press left, agility, 23, level up Aaron, level 20 warrior. Set, level up. Level up, 1 points available. Intelligence 19, willpower 22, press left and right arrows to adjust. 23, level up Sister Alexia, level 9, upgrade skills. Sister Alexia has 1 expertise. Melee attack, level up. What will you take? Strong potion of taken. 1 gold.
No.
Skeletal remains 4.
West.
Skeletal remains 4.
No.
Skeletal remains 3. What will you take? Fortified iron cuirass 1 of 1. Taken.
West.
Wall 4.
No. West.
What will you take? Wooden crossbow 1 of 3.
One.
Weapon rating 52. Taken. Strong potion taken. 14 gold.
No.
Skeletal remains 4. What will you take? Reinforced quarterstaff 1 of 3.
One.
Weapon rating 29. Taken. Weak potion of taken. 4 gold.
East.
Skeletal remains 6. What will you take? Weak potion of taken. 10 gold.
Hi.
Okay.
South.
Wall 4.
East.
End of goblin. Leaving goblin.
No.
Wall 5.
West.
Wall 2.
No.
Goblin chieftains 10. You have encountered 4 enemies. You run from the enemy. Entering Goblin Chieftain.
Hi.
West.
Goblin Chief. Entering Sunken Pit
No.
Goblin Tent Canvas 5.
East.
Goblin chieftain's tent flat.
South.
Goblin tent canvas 2.
East.
Goblin
North.
goblin tent canvas 5.
East.
Wall 2.
South.
Wall 6.
West.
Subterranean road 6. Entering
South.
skeletal remains 8.
West.
End of subterranean road 1. Wall 3.
South.
Skeletal. What will you take? Greaves of endurance 1 of 3. Fortifies the unit's stamina by 20 points. Taken. Marauder's helmet 1 of 2. Resist 25% of ice damage. Taken. 11 gold 1 of... You have encountered 2 enemies. Flurry. Choose a skill for Sister Knight. Choose a Finesse. 69 damage. 53 damage. Back. Flurry. Choose a skill for Simeon. Stealth. Sneak. You. 71 damage. Back. Choose a Flurry. Dire Wolf. Sip. 67 damage. 52 damage.
Okay, that move is bad because it puts
Distract.
demoralize on you.
138 damage. 31 damage. Battle. Choose. Flurry. Finesse. 157 damage. Back. Choose a Flurry. You choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Dispel. Choose a skill. Finesse. 154 damage. Back. Battle log. You switch units skills. Dispel. Sister Alexia uses Dispel Darkness. All negative effects were removed from the party. You switch unit.
West.
Skeletal remains 12.
South.
Wall 2.
West.
Skeletal.
South.
Wall 2.
West.
Skeletal. What will you take? Nightwalker boot knife 1. Taken. 9 gold. Entering Stony Crag encampment.
Okay, here's the next encampment on our list.
South.
Goblin tent flap 4.
East.
Subterranean road.
South.
Entering Goblin tent.
West.
Goblin field pack 1.
Enemies have stuff
What
to
will you
loot.
take? Iron helmet 1 of 2. Taken. 2 gold. Goblin tent canvas 2.
South. East.
Goblin
North.
tent. Entering
East.
wall 3.
North.
Goblin tent flap 6.
East. South.
Goblin tent flap 2.
East. North.
Goblin. You have encountered 1 enemies. Flurry. Goblin foot soldier at full health. Choose a skill for Hot Knight of Finesse. 59 damage. 36 damage. Back. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. Finesse. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. 54 damage. Back. Flurry. Battle. Flurry. 6 damage. 180 damage.
Sister Alexia saved the day there.
Battle log.
East.
Subterranean rook.
North.
Goblin tent.
West.
Goblin chieftains.
North.
Goblin
Go there momentarily.
entering
Hi.
Okay, nothing in this tent.
entering
West.
Goblin chieftains tent flap 4. Witch Firen. Game saved. Use select hands of healing. Simeon Aaron. Sister Alexia uses hands of healing on Aaron. 18 health. This won't do it. You entering Goblin chieftain's tent. Witch Firen. Game saved.
Surface dwellers, here, these shall make good sport.
You have encountered 5 enemies.
Whoa!
Choose a
Okay.
skill for Aaron. Flurry. Goblin chieftain at full. Goblin foot soldier. Goblin archer at. Choose a light of use light of purity on you. Goblin chieftain. Choose a skill for Simeon. Attack. Stealth. Sneak attack. Use Goblin archer at full health. 636 damage.
Okay, the archers are not
Battle
a
log.
problem to kill because they
Choose a
can't parry.
flurry. Use flux. Goblin foot soldier. Goblin archer. 100 damage. Battle log. Flurry. Use flurry on who? Goblin archer. 309 damage.
Okay, so the
Battle
two
log.
goblin archers
And
are
when you choose
dealt
a
with.
flurry. Finesse. Goblin chieftain at 13 damage. 12 damage. 32 damage. 65 damage. 167 damage. 193 damage. Back. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse.
Yes.
Stealth.
Yes.
Sneak. Use sneak attack. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. Finesse. Choose a skill for sister. Use Simeon. Back. Flurry. 183 damage. Back. Choose flurry. Battle log. Finesse. 32 stamina recovered. 122 damage. 45 health recovered. Back. Choose flurry. Finesse. Choose a skill for Holy Warrior. Knight of. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Attack.
That degrees of endurance
Battle
armor
log.
will be very
Flurry.
useful for Simeon.
Back. Choose flurry. $85 damage. Back. Choose flurry. 560 damage. Back. Battle log. Goblin chieftain key. Goblin roofer. Apprentice amulet. 2 strong poison. Received 5 gold. Aaron gained 1,000. Close back. Simeon has reached level 18. Level up. Sister, upgrade skills. Simeon has 2 expertise. Ranged attack, 1 expertise.
W.
Wear down, rank 2.
Space.
Conserve energy while wearing out the opponent, lowering their stamina. Per upgrade skills. Simeon has 0 expertise. Level, set, 2 points, strength 15. Agility, constitution 16. Press left and right arrows to adjust value. Dexterity, strength 15. Agility 17. Dexterity 16. You have 0 left. Level up Simeon. Level 18 thief. Set level. Aaron's equipment. Sister elect Simeon's equipment sheet. Goblin male hope head slot. Goblin male canvas equip Simeon's greaves of endure equip Simeon's legs. Goblin field pack 2. What will you take? Steel longsword 1 of taken. Diluted point taken. 1 gold. Goblin Goblin. What will you take? Strong potion of heat taken. Poison of vertigo 1 taken. Goblin chieftain's tent canvas 1.
West, south,
Goblin
east.
Entering stone.
Okay, so
Which Aaron. Game saved. Entering subterranean road. You have encountered 2 enemies. Flurry. Tainted wolf. Tainted wolf. Choose a skill. Holy warrior. Light of. Finesse. 672 damage and 40 damage. Battle log. Skeletal remains 1. What will you take? Novitiate's greaves 1 of 2. Taken. 5 gold. Wall 2.
West,
Stony Crag encampment.
southeast.
Wall 1. Sunken Pit encampment.
North.
Wall 4.
West,
Wall 2.
north,
Wall 4.
west,
Wall 17. You have encountered 4 enemies. Choose a retreat. You run from the enemy. End
north,
of subterranean road 14, wall 25. Which Aaron. Game saved.
west,
Wall 1. End
north,
of subterranean road 14. As
west,
far as I can see 30.
north,
Wall 1.
west, north,
Wall 1.
west,
The Great Bridge 1926.
north,
Stalactite Cavern encampment 1-8. Wall 8.
east,
Skeletal remains 3. What will you take? Archer's armor 1 of 4. Fortifies the unit's dexterity by 4 points. Taken. Shade GLY. Taken. Ring of Spite 1 of 2.
hey,
Reflects 5% of all damage taken. Taken. 7 gold. Aaron's equipment sheet. Mantle of the Goblin. Tislash, Rabbit's Foot initiates Ring of Edrose in ring, initiates Ring of Shielding in ring 1's, Equiparans, Apprentice Ring of Shielding, Equiparans Ring _1. Unequip Aaron's Simeon's ring 2 slot. Ring 1 equips Ring of Embers 5th, Ring of Snow 5th, Ring of Snow 5th, Ring of Snow, Ring of Spite 50, equip Simeon's ring up,
north,
Wall 0.
west,
The Great Bridge 1724. The Great You have encountered 1 enemies. Flurry. You, Golem, at full health.
okay, this is Gollum. Best advice for these is just be careful because they do hit quite hard.
Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands, blessed weapon. Blinded, use. Choose a skill for finesse. 108 damage. 52 damage. Back. Choose flurry. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. 296 damage. Back. Flurry. 140 damage. Battle log.
Make quick work of that.
Entering the Great Bridge. Entering subterranean road.
North.
Wall 13.
West.
Echoing Chasm encampment 1120. Entering Echoing Cap.
South.
Goblin tent flap 1. Entering Goblin. You have encountered 3 enemies. You ran from the enemy. Goblin. Goblin field pack.
West. South.
Goblin.
East.
Goblin what will you take? Fine iron mace 1. Taken. Diluted. Taken. Goblin tent.
North.
Entering Echoing Chasm.
West.
Goblin chieftain's tent.
North.
Goblin
East.
subterranean road.
South.
Goblin tent flap 0.
East. North.
Goblin tent flap 2. Entering Goblin. Goblin field.
West.
Goblin. What will you take? Potion of alacrity. Taken. 6 gold 1. Goblin tent canvas.
South.
Goblin tent flap 2. Entering Echoing Chasm
West.
Goblin chieftain's tent flap 13.
North.
Wall 6.
West.
Goblin
South.
trash heap 5. Nothing to
West. North.
trash heap 5.
West.
Goblin chieftain's tent flap 9.
South.
Goblin tent canvas 1.
West. South.
Goblin tent flap 1. Entering Goblin.
West.
Goblin, what will you take? Shade GLY, taken. 4 gold, Goblin tent canvas 1.
South. East.
Goblin,
North.
Goblin. Entering Echo.
West.
Goblin chieftain's tent flap 5.
North.
Goblin tent canvas 1.
West.
Goblin chieftain's tent. You have encountered 1 enemies. Flurry. Holy Light. Choose finesse. 240 damage. 110 damage. Battle log.
North.
Goblin tent flap 1.
West. South.
Goblin tent flap 1. Entering Goblin. Entering Echoing.
West.
Goblin chieftains.
North.
Goblin. Entering Goblin tent. Goblin field.
East.
Goblin. What will you
A
take?
lot of stuff to loot.
Goblin Smith's treasonous letter 1 of 1.
Okay, this is going to start another side quest,
Taken. Goblin tent canvas 2.
which we will look into later.
North.
Goblin tent can. Entering Echoing.
West.
Goblin chief.
North.
Trash heap 5.
West.
Goblin chieftain's tent flap 2. Entering Goblin chieftain's tent. Use with Simeon. Select use Sister. This won't. Sister Alexia uses Hands of Healing on Aaron. 12 health. Use Sister Alexia uses Hands of Healing on Simeon. 11. This won't do any good. You. Which file will you? Aaron. Game saved.
A service dweller. A whole packer. I didn't know supper was being delivered today.
And time to fight for the third chieftain key.
You have encountered 7 enemies.
Whoa!
Choose a skill for Aaron. Attack. Flurry. Use Flurry on who? Goblin Archer. Choose a skill for Sister
This
Alexia.
is gonna be tough.
Hands of Healing. Favor of the. Choose a skill for Simeon. Attack. Stealth. $309 damage.
Well, that's not a problem.
Battle
The
Log.
archer is down.
Choose Flurry. You, Goblin Foot Soldier, Goblin Adept, at full health. Goblin Foot Soldier, Goblin Adept, Goblin Archer, at 400
And
damage.
that's the other archer dealt
Battle
with.
Log. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. You, Goblin Foot Soldier, at Goblin Adept, at Goblin Foot Soldier, Goblin Adept, Goblin Chieftain, at.
Okay, of course he would parry.
Battle. Choose a Flurry. Use Flurry on who? Choose a Flurry. Finesse. Use Finesse on who? Berserk. Blessed Peace. Brute Force. Use 35 damage. Battle Log. Finesse.
Inalector veritum sanctus.
Battle Log. Holy Warrior. Knight of Purity. Goblin Adept. Goblin Chieftain. $81 damage. Battle Log. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. Finesse. You choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. 57 damage. Battle Log. Flurry. Use Flurry on who? Goblin Chieftain, wounded. Back. Flurry. $80 damage. Back. Finesse. 81 damage. 222 damage. Battle Log. Goblin Foot Soldier is critically cloaked. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Knight. Use Light. Goblin Adept. At full. Goblin Foot Soldier. At full health. Goblin Foot Soldier. Critically. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. Use Goblin Adept. At
Ooh, 700 damage to that Goblin
Log.
Adept. Pretty
Choose a
good.
skill. Flurry.
The good thing here is because some of these goblins are using Hex, Sister Alexia can't be hurt by
Use
it.
Goblin Adept at Goblin Foot Soldier. Critic Goblin Foot Soldier at choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Goblin Foot Bat Flurry. Use Goblin Adept at full 57 stamina recovered. 54 damage. Bat Cloak. Choose a Flurry. Used Goblin Foot Soldier. Mortally wounded. Choose a skill. Holy Warrior. Knight, use Goblin Foot Soldier. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Use fit.
Okay, another goblin died due to poison.
106 damage. Battle. Flurry. Finesse. Goblin Foot Soldier, wounded. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Battle. Flurry. Battle. Flurry. $84 damage.
Nice one, Sister Alexia.
Finesse. Goblin Adept, at full health. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Goblin Foot Soldier. 402 damage. 42 damage. Back. Flurry.
Down to the
You
lot.
don't have enough stamina. Finesse. Choose a skill for Simeon. Back. Choose a skill. 49 damage. 49 damage. 91 damage.
And we are done.
Back. Battle log. Goblin Chieftain Key. Goblin Bow. Nether Cuirass. Apprentice Amulet. Novice Amulet. Rusted Goblin Dagger. Apprentice Amulet. 4 poison. Received 4 gold. Aaron gained 18 for 6. Close battle. Aaron has reached level 21. Sister Alexia has reached level 20. Level up. Simeon. Aaron. Level up. 1 points available. Assign. Willpower. Strength 23. 24. Level up Aaron. Level. Upgrade. Upgrade skills. Aaron. Berserk. Rank 2 expertise. Blessed Peace. Upgrade skills. Aaron has 0 expertise. Blessed Peace. Rank 1 expertise. You do not have enough. Level up. Set. Level up. Sister. Level. 1 points available. Assign attributes. Strength 6. Willpower. Int. 20. Level up Sister Alexia. Level 20 Priest. Upgrade skill. Highly favored. Purchase skill for 2 expertise. Upgrade skills. Sister Alexia has 0 expertise. Highly favored. Rank 3 2 expert. Level up. Which file? Aaron. Game saved. Goblin. What will you take? Fine Iron Greaves 1 of 3. Taken. Shade GLY. Taken. 5 gold. Goblin Chieftain's Tent Canvas 2.
West.
Goblin Field Pack.
North.
Goblin. What will you take? Spellcaster's Ring of Shielding 1 of 2. Resist critical hits. 12%. Taken. 9 Goblin Chieftain's Tent Canvas 2. Favor of the Divine faded for Aaron.
West.
Goblin Chieftain.
South.
Goblin.
East.
Entering echoing.
North.
Wall 5.
East.
Subterranean. Entering subterranean road. You have encountered 3 enemies. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. Goblin Archer. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Simeon. At full health. Sister Alexia. At full health. Aaron. At full health. Knight. Choose a skill. Finesse. 400 damage. 125 damage. Flurry. Goblin Archer. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Goblin foot soldier, wounded. 396 damage. Back. Flurry. 212 damage. Battle log. Battle log.
That was easy.
South.
Wall 15.
D.
West.
Echoing chasm in
South.
Wall 15.
West.
The Great Bridge 29. The Great
North.
Wall 13.
East.
As far as I can.
Northwest.
The Great. Entering the Great Bridge. Pit.
Northeast.
Entering subterranean road. You have encountered one enemies. Flurry. Use flurry. Goblin Mystic. At. Choose a Knight of Finesse. 282 damage.
Okay,
Battle
Simeon
log.
killed him
Battle log.
instantly.
North.
Wall 0.
East.
As far as I.
North.
Stalactite. Entering Stalactite Cavern encampment.
Okay, the final encampment awaits.
West.
Goblin tent flap 0. Entering Goblin tent.
Hi.
Okay, nothing in here.
Entering Stab.
North.
Goblin Chieftain's tent canvas 3.
East.
Goblin tent flap 6.
North.
Goblin Chieftain's tent flap 3.
East.
Goblin entering Goblin.
Hi.
Entering Stalactite.
South.
Subterranean road through.
East.
Goblin tent flap 0.
North.
Goblin Chieftain's tent flap 3. Witch Fireman. Game saved.
Okay, I'm gonna buff
Use
before we
switch
go in
unit
this time.
skills. Select a skill to use.
F.
Favor. Sister Alexia uses favor of the divine.
H.
Highly favored. Sister Alexia uses highly favored.
R.
Rest for the weary.
R.
Regain focus. Sister Alexia. Rest for the. Sister Alexia uses rest for the weary. Regain focus. Sister Alexia, this won't do any good.
H.
Highly favored.
H.
Hands of healing. This won't. Simeon. Shrug it off.
F.
Stealth. Simeon uses stealth. Use. Witch Fireman. Game saved. Entering Goblin Chieftain's tent.
Surface dweller. Guards! We have vermin to deal with.
You have encountered 5 enemies. Flurry. Use flurry on him. Goblin Chieftain. At Goblin Foot Soldier. Goblin Archer. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Knight. Goblin Chieftain. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. 324 damage. Back. Flurry. Use flurry on him. Goblin Foot Soldier. Goblin Archer. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Goblin Chieftain. Wounded. 414 damage. Bat. Flurry. Finesse. Bat. Finesse. $79 damage. Back, close, choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Flurry. Finesse. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing. Light, use Light of Goblin Foot Soldier, at full. 68 damage. 103
Good,
damage.
chieftain's dead. Okay.
Battle log. Flurry. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Flurry. $152 damage. 114 damage.
Okay, good. He's been blinded.
Flurry. Goblin Foot Soldier, wounded. Goblin Foot Soldier, serious. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Light. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. 154 damage. Battle. Choose a flurry.
Excuse me.
498
And we're done.
damage. Battle log. Goblin Chieftain Key. Goblin Scimitar. Goblin Ripper. Needed. Goblin Ripper. 3 straw. Received. Gained 1. Received 72 gold. Close. Simeon has reached level 19. Simeon learned Poison Blade. Which file? Game saved.
West.
Goblin, what will you take? Steel Greaves 1 of 3. Taken. Strong Potion, taken. Goblin Chieftains, you have 700.
Hi.
South.
Goblin Chieftains tent flap. Entering stalactites have an encampment. You have encountered 3 enemies. Choose a skill for run. You run from the enemy. Choose a beacon. Trapdoor, the Great Bridge.
Southwest. Southwest.
West.
Goblin tent flap
Southwest.
3.
South. Southwest.
Entering subterranean
West.
road.
West.
The Great Bridge
West.
12-9.
Okay, so now we've got 4 keys. We can cross the bridge and open all the gates.
Entering the Great. Stealth evaded from Simeon. The Goblin Chieftain's key unlocks the first gate. Okay. The Goblin Chieftain's key unlocks the second gate. Okay. The Goblin Chieftain's key unlocks the third gate. Okay. You have encamped. Retreat. Choose. You run from the enemy. The Goblin Chieftain's key unlocks the fourth and final gate, clearing the way into the palace of the Goblin King. Okay. Press the Enter key to enter Palace of the Goblin King. Leaving the Great Bridge. Press the Enter key to enter Witch Fire. Game saved.
South.
Wall 1.
West. South.
Wall 5.
West.
Wall 10.
South.
Sleeping Quarter.
West. North. West.
Wall 10. A heavy door falls shut behind you, cutting off the way back. Okay.
North.
Wall 12.
West.
Tent flap 2.
North.
Wall 8. You have it. You run from the enemy.
West.
Wall 26. heavy door falls shut behind you, cutting off the way back. Okay.
South.
Wall 19.
West.
Guard barracks tent flap 2.
South.
Wall.
West.
Wall 14.
South. East.
Lock door 0.
Southwest.
Wall 14.
South.
Pit 6. Trash.
West.
Wall 12. You have encountered 4 enemies. Choose retreat. You run from the enemy. A heavy door falls shut behind you, cutting off the way back.
Okay, as you can see, these doors are shutting on us.
South.
Tent flap 1.
West. North.
Wall 15.
But once we've done the story events here, the palace is ours to explore.
West.
Stairs 3. Wall 4.
South.
Wall 8.
West.
Wall 2.
North.
Wall 10.
West.
Wall 0.
North. East.
Wall 3. You have encountered 2 retreat. You run.
North.
Trapdoor 5.
Okay, before we enter this trapdoor, I suggest you buff
Which
because
file
we have
error?
a boss fight coming
Game
up.
saved. Use switch units. Select Simeon uses stealth. Simeon slipped into the shadows. Use Sister Alexia. Select this won't do it.
H.
Holy Warrior. Sister Alexia uses Holy Warrior. Favor of the Sister Alexia uses Favor of the Divine. Highly favored. Sister Alexia uses highly favored. Rest for you don't regain. Sister Alexia. This word rest for Sister Alexia uses rest. Regain focus. Sister Alexia use this won't do any good. Use switch. This trapdoor leads somewhere beneath the palace. Enter the trapdoor, leaving stairs. Which file will you save to? Aaron. Game saved. You find yourself in a large, underground arena. Countless goblins peer down at you from box seats carved into the walls. The hideous voice of the Goblin King booms throughout the cavern. Okay.
So, the intruder has stumbled into the trap. And the surface crawlers say we are the stupid ones.
I'm not afraid of you, or your traps. Do
This one has spirit. It will make good sport. Release my pretty pets. They're hungry.
Okay,
I knew
so
following you was a bad idea.
we now have 5 battles in a row. 3 with his pets and
you have
2
encountered
with
1 enemy.
goblins.
Choose a skill for Flurry. Dire Wolf. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Light of Peace. Choose Finesse. Stealth.
S.
Sneak. You. 156 damage.
Okay, these dire wolves have very high
Choose a
defense.
Flurry. Bat. Cloak. Choose Flurry. Finesse. 139 damage. Battle. Choose Distract. Finesse. 119
Okay,
damage.
the wolf is dead.
Battle
Dire
log.
wolf is dead.
Battle log. Aaron gained 300. Close back.
And what are we gonna have next?
You have encountered 2 enemies.
More walls.
Choose a skill. Flurry. Tainted Wolf. Dire Wolf. At full health. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing.
D.
Dispel. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Use Dire Wolf. $108 damage. Choose a
D.
Flurry. Tainted Wolf. Choose a skill for Finesse. Dire Wolf. 696
Okay, the
damage.
tainted wolf is dead.
Battle. Flurry. Finesse. 14 damage. 47 damage. 59 damage. 106 damage. Battle log. You won. You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose Flurry. Tainted Wolf. Dire Wolf. At full health. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Hands of Healing.
D.
Dispel Darkness. Hands of Healing. Use Simeon. Sister Aaron. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Tainted Wolf. At full health. Choose a skill for Pickpocket. Poison. Dire Wolf. 747 damage. Battle Cloak. Choose a Flurry. Finesse. 119 damage. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. Finesse. 10 damage. 117 damage. 2 damage. 24 health recovered. Flurry. Finesse. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Light. Choose a skill. Finesse. 119
The last
damage.
pet is
Battle
dealt
log.
with.
Battle log.
Unacceptable. You will pay for your insolence. Surface dweller. Guard. Attack.
Stand fast, my friends.
You have encountered 2 enemies. Choose a skill. Flurry. You, Goblin Archer. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Light. Goblin Foot Soldier. At full. Choose Finesse. 144 damage. Flurry. Goblin Archer. Choose a skill for Simeon. Attack. Flurry. Goblin Archer. 98 damage. Battle log. Flurry. Finesse. 30 damage. 106 damage. 107 damage. Choose a skill for Simeon. Attack. Choose a skill for Aaron. Flurry. You, Goblin Foot Soul. Choose a Holy Hand. You, Sister Simi. 81 damage. Battle. Choose Flurry. Finesse. Flurry. 10 damage, 65 damage, 72 damage. Battle log.
And now it's the final fight. How many goblins will we get this time?
You have encountered 2 enemies.
Only 2.
Flurry. Goblin Archer. Choose a skill for Sister Alexia. Light of Purity. Simeon. Slightly. Choose a skill for Simeon. Finesse. Goblin Archer. At 4. 330 damage. 127 damage. Back. Flurry. Choose a skill for Simeon.
And we're done!
76 damage. Battle log.
The surface crawlers are too strong. Run, hide, but know that we will have our revenge upon you and all your filthy kind.
With much screeching and scurrying, the goblins abandon the arena, leaving you alone. Okay. Select a skill to use. This will switch units skills. Aaron. Sister. Aaron. Game saved.
East.
Stone ramp 911. Box seats 11-14. Canvas 14. Entering stone ramp.
North.
Wall 7.
East.
Box.
South.
Wall 5.
West.
End of stone ramp.
South. East.
Box.
North.
Wall 7.
East.
Box seats 1-4.
North. West.
Wall 15.
North.
Box seats 1-4.
West.
Wall 9.
South.
Wall 11.
West.
Wall 0.
South. West.
Royal box seats 0. Entering
Hi.
Entering stone ramp.
South.
Wall 9.
West.
Royal box seats 1-5. Tent flap 5. Entering royal box seats. Leaving royal box seats. Press the enter key to enter ladder to palace.
East.
Entering Goblin King's sleeping chambers.
South.
Canvas 3.
West.
End of Goblin King's sleeping. Leaving Goblin King.
North. West. South.
Goblin King's sleeping.
West. North. East.
Goblin King's. Entering Goblin. Leaving Goblin King's sleeping. Entering Goblin King's sleeping. Leaving. Entering
South.
Canvas 2.
East.
Goblin King's sleeping. Entering Goblin King's audience chamber.
South.
Stone pedestal 2. A piece of parchment is lying on the pedestal. It must have been left here by the Goblin King. Pick it up.
Are you telling me that we went all this way for a piece of paper? You've got to be kidding me.
This looks like part of a treaty. Someone from the city is in league with the goblins.
What? Let me see. Huh. You're right. It's good writing, too. Except for the part where whoever wrote it is clearly a crazy evil person.
Whoever it is, Lord Adrianus needs to know about this. Let's go. Would you like to return to town? Continue exploring.
West.
Canvas 0.
North.
Wall 3.
West.
Goblin King's sleeping chambers tent flap 0.
North.
Wall 2.
East.
End of Goblin King's audience chamber 5. Gate.
North.
Display case 1. What will you take? Staff of Idrius Alban 1 of 1. No effects.
1.
Okay, this is the stuff we need for Festus in the
Take
outlaw settlement.
Empty display case 1. Which file will Aaron? Game saved.
Okay, we are done with the mines for now, so
Fast
we
travel.
are getting out of here.
Haven. Choose South Gate. Entering North-South Road.
West.
End of North.
North-east.
End of North-South Road. Leaving North-South Road.
Okay, that is it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. In the next one, we will turn in all the side quests that we've completed and see what happens next. Thanks for listening and see you next time. Bye for now.
Audacity. Track view table. Track 1 row not selected.